Thanks to EA for making this video possible. Hey guys, my name is Angelia. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back, and welcome to the introduction of our Tiny Town crew. I have been making these guys all week, and I'm super excited to introduce them to you. And the purpose of this video is so you guys can help me vote for who you want to see become our first resident of our local tiny town. We are doing it kind of like a Halloween-ish theme to fit in with the Life and Death expansion pack, which I am so excited for that expansion. I can't freaking wait to finally get my hands on it. There are certain things that we're unable to do until we get the pack, so bear with me, but I did want to introduce you to our Sims. I do have like a little thing written up for each of them, so if you see me looking over this screen, it's probably because I want to read that to you guys. Actually, I'm just gonna pull it over to this screen. So currently we are looking at Quinn Orangewood, who is obviously going to be our orange colored sim, so I did obviously pick colors for all of them. We have a variety of colors and I'm very, very excited. This sim will end up being a ghost, but I'm waiting for the Life and Death pack so I can properly turn them into a ghost, because for this specific sim, I want to do the like story arc thing of them being able to be reborn. So I really want to do that with Quinn. But obviously I do not have the pack yet, so I can't quite do it just yet. So let's get into it. This is Quinn Orangewood, and I'm going to read you a lovely paragraph that I wrote this morning. I wrote little backstory kind of blurbs for all of them, so bear with me, but I'm very excited, and I hope that that comes across. I hope that you guys are excited too. It's like, I can't wait. I've been itching to make this video. I've been itching to get started, but I'm gonna stop rambling. So this is Quinn Orangewood. They go by they, them, he, and him pronouns, so either or is completely fine with Quinn. Grew up in a pretty affluent family and has always loved being in the kitchen and cooking up new ideas. They wanted to do more in their life than just be handed things, so Quinn set out on their own adventure to become a chef. Not only that, but they want to give back to the community just because of their upbringing. You know, they were born very affluent and everything, so they did kind of have stuff handed to them, but they do not take that for granted. Their ultimate goal is to be reborn, as I said. Not quite a ghost just yet. I want to actually do that through a quick little gameplay thing, so, but if Quinn ends up being picked first, obviously I'm totally fine with that. We will make it happen. So in terms of their aspiration, we do have Appliance Whiz, because I don't know, we haven't done that one really, and I thought it'd be kind of fun. Also, some of their traits and aspirations may change once we do get Life and Death to kind of fit in with that, so just be aware of that, but the general consensus of the Sims will remain. They are a foodie, clumsy, and socially awkward, and we freaking love them. Obviously, I made their color be their favorite color. They are going to gain money through cooking and baking, and their decor style is going to be luxe and modern, just because of their upbringing. So next up, we have Miss Iris Plum here, who I freaking adore. I try to make her look a little bit like Agatha from Agatha All Along, because I'm obsessed with that show. So Miss Iris is a spellcaster. She is a generational spellcaster, having had it pass on through the women in her family for decades. She has spent a long time honing in on her craft and considers herself to be rather skilled in the art. She's dreamt of opening up her own crystal shop for some time now, and it seems like just the perfect opportunity for her to get started on that. So she is obviously a spellcaster. She'll be making money through jewelry and crystals. You know, she's gonna be doing that whole thing, and her decor style is Art Deco and witchy themed stuff. I freaking love her. She's obviously our purple sim. So her aspiration is crystal crafter. We have jealous, overachiever, and perfectionist for Miss Iris here, and she's freaking gorgeous, and my game just kind of froze weirdly. But yes, this is our purple sim, and here she is doing her little magic. Next up, we have Miles Blueheart, who just had to get through howling at me. So as you can guess, Miles is a werewolf. He was bitten as a teenager, and his life has never been the same since. It has been a constant circle of trying to adjust and then to readjust again. He hasn't been able to really hold a lot of relationships down, let alone friendships. So he wants to start over in a place where hopefully no one will realize his little secret. His dream is to become a published author one day, and even despite his paranoia, which is pretty intense. So his skill is going to be writing. That's how he's going to make his money, and his style is Cosmolux and mid-century. I just thought that'd be kind of fun for him. So he wants to become a best-selling author. He loves the outdoors. He's paranoid and creative, and he's just a little werewolf, and I love him. Also, I will note for my occult sims, which is most of them, I will be leveling up some of their occult skill tree, but their actual skills will remain untouched. so don't worry about that. So like with Iris, for example, she's a generational spellcaster, so I feel like she wouldn't just be starting out as being a spellcaster. He's been a werewolf since his teenage years, so he wouldn't be just starting out to be a teenager, or be a teenager. Be a werewolf. So I'm gonna level their like occult sim like skill trees up a little bit, but like his writing skill is at 0 and all of that. Next up we have Rosalind Rydell, who is our pink sim, and she's also a mermaid. She is our resident mermaid. She found a mysterious shell on the beach one day, and since then her entire life has changed. But unlike Miles, who does hide it, Rosalind feels no embarrassment for who she is. She has taken things up like meditation to calm her nerves over the years, and ultimately she wants to be known for her photography, not for her tail. So her skill is photography. I'm very excited. I haven't really done that as like a money-making skill, so I'm very excited to start on that one. Her style, or her decor style rather, is going to be cute, contemporary, and island because she is a mermaid. So her aspiration is inner peace. We have a dog lover, romantically reserved, and loyal. I do want to show you her mermaid form because she looks gorgeous in this pink tail. I couldn't find like a matching pink scaly top, so she just has a bathing suit top on it. Don't worry about it. Okay, she still looks gorgeous and we love her. Next up, we have Matt Redding. He is our red sim. So where to start with Matt? He's a vampire, and he has been for quite a few centuries now. He's seen clothing styles change over the years, and he has tried his best to keep up with them. At his core, though, he's ultimately a pretty good guy. He's a vegetarian vampire, so you will not find him drinking the plasma of any other sims. He loves his garden over pretty much everything else, and one day he wants to have his own little flower shop. He did fall in love with someone back in the 40s. She was a human who tragically didn't make it, and since then he has been pretty obsessed with trying to find a way to bring her back, which is why he's gotten into gardening and trying to do the death flower and all of that. So that's going to be his ultimate goal, is to try to help bring her back. So his style is going to be industrial, boho, and garden because he is our like little vegetarian vampire. His skill is going to be flower arranging and gardening, so I anticipate to make a lot of money with him. So his aspiration is freelance botanist. We have loves the outdoors, vegetarian, and loyal, because he's been very loyal over the years, mind you. And he's freaking adorable, and I love him so much. Next up we have Liliana Greenfield. Now she is showing up as a human here. She will also be a ghost, but I haven't done it yet. I wanted to show you guys what they actually look like without them being ghosties just yet, and again I want to wait for the expansion to come out so I can actually do it properly. So Liliana Greenfield, obviously she's our green sim, and she has been a ghost for quite some time now. Poor Liliana tragically fell and became a ghost. For her, it doesn't really bother her too much. She still paints away her sorrows and has learned to cope with it, even though she still struggles with keeping up with the fashions of today. Big time. Like she's trying, but there is still some influence of like previous fashion styles. Did I mention she's also the woman that Matt fell in love with? Because she is his long lost ghostly love. So this is the love story, is between Matt and Liliana, and we love them. So he's gonna be trying his hardest to bring her back. She kind of doesn't really care if she gets brought back. Which seems weird. She's like, it's been decades now, I'm fine, I just want to paint. Her decor style is Queen Anne and vintage, so obviously because she is a little bit more old-fashioned, that's why. Her aspiration is painter extraordinaire. We have creative, a romantic, and a bit of a loner because she doesn't really mind being by herself, but she is freaking gorgeous and I love her. She was actually one of the first ones I created. Her, Miles, and Rosalind were my first 3 that I made, and I freaking love them. Next up, we have Bria Marigold, who is our final sim, and she is our yellow sim. I adore her. I spent a long time making her. She started off as something else and then became Bria. I don't know exactly what happened, but her traits and stuff also might change based off of the expansion pack, as well as her skill might change, because at this point, I don't know if we can make money off of tarot readings or not. If we can, then that will be her primary skill, but I do have a backup one. So Bria Marigold, she's just a human. She's just a plain Jane human gal. It's just your average human who happens to have a love for tarot and candles. She's been reading tarot since she was a teenager and has recently gotten into the art of candle making. She wants to live a simple and peaceful life without too many distractions of the hustle and bustle of real world. So her skill also depends on if we, again, as I said, can make money from tarot or not, but otherwise her skills will be candle making and collecting things, and her decor style will be French country and farmhouse, so very like cottage living-ish style, like cottagecore is what I was going for with her, especially with like her style of dress. It's very cottagecore. I downloaded a ton of CC for her. So her aspiration at the moment is Renaissance Sim. This will probably change. She is a love bug. She's also very nosy, but she's also a good sim. So again, her aspiration and her actual traits may alter a little bit here, and depending on whether or not we can make money from tarot will determine her actual full-time skill. But I downloaded a lot of CC for her, so I just kind of want to show you guys what I downloaded really quickly because I love it, and it's very cute. Her summer outfit's also very freaking adorable. She even has a flower crown. But anyway, so these are our 7 sims that you have to choose from. If you want to go ahead and vote, I will be taking votes up until around Tuesday, I think, and then I'm going to start recording this. So we have, in order, we have Quinn Orangewood. They will end up being a ghost, but I have to do that in-game once the expansion comes out. So we'll play that one by ear, but if you do want Quinn, we will figure it out. I do have a plan if you guys do end up wanting Quinn to be first, so don't worry about it if you vote for Quinn. We have Iris Plum as our second potential sim. She is our spellcaster. Oh boy. We also have Miles Blueheart right here. Okay, he's just going to howl away. We have Rosalind Rydell, our mermaid sim. Matt Redding, our vampire, who we love and has a tragic love story. Liliana Greenfield, who is the other half of the tragic love story with Matt, but she's just going to be a human ghost who is not quite a ghost yet, but I will turn her into a ghost. And last but not least, we have Bria Marigold, who is another human sim, but she's going to be our tarot reader and all things mystic and cottagey. We love her. So those are our 7 sims you guys have to choose from. I will be posting a poll at the time that this video goes live for you guys to be voting. It'll be on the community tab of the YouTube channel. I will also post a link down below just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to access. So please be sure to vote in that poll because I am very excited to start this challenge. Like, I have been itching to finally start playing it. So now that we're like a few days away from me being able to play it, very excited. So I want you guys to really be involved. I was going to spin a wheel to decide who would end up being our first sim, but I was like, you know what? I want to involve my community. I really want you guys to be actively involved in everything that I do because this isn't just my channel in my head. This is our channel. And yes, I'm the one doing the recording and the editing and everything, but like, I want you guys to be involved. I want us to feel like a real community because you guys do matter to me. So I want you guys to have a say in who ends up being our first sim selected. So please be sure to vote. I'm so excited to start this challenge finally this coming week. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!